soggy random book review. At least I'm all squeaky clean for this one. And I, as of 20 minutes ago, have just finished one more in the Dan Brown series, and this one is The Lost Symbol. And I picked this up, I think, at the Goodwill, and read partially the way through, and then discovered the virtual version of the library and downloaded the virtual version of it, because this is a lot clunkier than this. So, like I said, I read faster on the digital version than I do the physical one, so though I have the physical, I read the borrowed library book Kindle version, which is a little easier. I'm not sure which this, I think, yeah, it's Angels and Demons, Da Vinci Code, Lost Symbol, and Inferno. So this is the third in the Robert Langdon series. And, okay, after knowing that, you know, Tom Hanks is Robert Langdon, of course, we all picture Tom Hanks in the so, and I like the fact that I have that visual aspect because he fits the character so well. Sadly, he is not done justice in this particular book. The story was okay. It got kind of rambly at some points. I think there's far too many characters in this book. So much so that you kind of forget Robert's in here, you know? He spends a little too much time on the villain, who, beyond halfway in the book, I just pretty much wanted to slap. He was annoying me so much. It's like, alright, just get to it already. The whole catalyst of the book is kind of an afterthought, and then you finally get to the whole revelation. And though I will admit, some of, if not all of the other ones are kind of, like when you get to the twist, you're like, well, duh. Some of these actually did surprise me that, you know, I should have seen coming, but it's like, oh, well, duh. But it's like, you know, it still caught you, so I do give it points for actually surprising me in a few places, but, just a little more complicated than it needed to be. I would have liked more focus on Robert. You know, what's the point of focusing on your villain? Okay, you got your bad guy's gonna do bad guy things. Isn't the whole point to focus on the good guys trying to defeat the bad guys? It's just, and there's so many good guys. Some of them are like, you don't know if they're good or bad. They're just annoying. You know? It was too much of a good thing in a way. It kind of near the end is still a quick read, but in the end it just sort of ended up reading like a textbook. You know, it was like an interesting textbook, but a textbook nonetheless. The adventure was just sort of sucked out of it after a while. So, not one of my favorites. I think it's probably the least favorite of the Langdon series. Just kind of long-winded and too much going on, though it does kind of fit with the whole chaos idea they kind of smack you upside the head with far too many times. So, goes, read this book and be enlightened. Not really. High-speed thriller with spellbinding re-examination of 2,000 years of religious history. And brain candy of the highest quality. It's kind of like a stale M&M. It might still taste good, but it's meh. That's basically what I can give this book as a meh. Okay, maybe worth a reread. Not one of my favorites, but still enough to keep you occupied enough to get to the end. Still likes dealing with the Masons and the whole conspiracy stuff with their secret with their secret rites and their play acting of the different things, and of course we will never really know unless we're there. So I don't know. Basically might not be as good enough to buy, but good enough to borrow from the library. Read it in a couple of days, maybe a week. So, as much as I like Dan Brown, this one disappointed me more than Inferno ever did. This is what everybody reacts to Inferno with. Like it's a gross disappointment. This is what this one did to me. So, meh. Thank you for watching. Do comment down below if you've read any Dan Brown's books or your opinions on them. Do rate a thumbs up and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. Wet or dry. See you next time. Bye.